Barlow's checked in, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Kelly Oubre. Pass to Barlow. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Grimes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edgecombe. And the rejection by MP. The Warriors trailing. Now Pajemski. MP outside. Back to Pajemski. Drummond working against MP. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Edgecombe with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Maxey. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Cannon. 20 points for him. Outside, Porzingis. And here is Moody. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Knicks. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
I think for the Warriors, they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. That's why they're leading this division.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Bona's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Edgecombe. The 76ers leading by 4. 1:51 left to play in the first. Pass to Grimes. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it's Bona missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. That one falls.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Right side Lowry. Pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Teams try and get physical with Porzingis, and understandably so. But he is not having any of it right now.
And the 76ers making a change here. Payne's checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, big-time height advantage there, and he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And they've had a real tough half here, Kev. No surprise. The score reflects the amount of turnovers they've had. Way too many.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Doubled by Cannon. Pass to Barlow. 24 seconds left in the first. Payne passes to Barlow. Back to Payne. From the arc. A shot by Barlow, no good. On the wing, MP. From deep three-point line that time on the buzzer beater. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Cannon. Then there's Payton. And it's Spencer in at the point. Now, here's MP. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. That ties the game. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
And stolen by Payne. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Grimes. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Cannon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Warriors trail by 4. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at Edgecombe. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You take a look at the 76ers, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. Now, here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Oubre. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And for the matchup with the Suns, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. There's the pick. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 13.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Cannon, the pass to Santos. Now, here's MP. 26 points for him. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now, here's Oubre. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 blocked shots and also altered a ton of shots. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the dunk by MP.
And from distance, no less. What an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop pass as you're going to see. And here's Maxey outside. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Cannon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Cannon's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Oubre outside. From deep. Draymond Green pulls it in. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-4 run. Podziemski finds MP. To the middle. Here's Santos. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Cannon's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. The 76ers trail by 3. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. That one good for 2. Maxey's got 15.
That is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Green with a screen for MP. To the inside. Green. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Grimes passes to Maxey. A 3. Cannon with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for Quentin Grimes. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in. He's off on the first.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Here's Edgecombe. No scoring in this one.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Here's Edgecombe after the made shot from Cannon. Pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Drummond working against MP. Inside. And the slam by Moody.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now, here's MP. 32 points in the game, and Green slams it in.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Again, Philadelphia.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
MP inside. Defended by Drummond.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Maxey. Count it, good. Maxey's got 22 points.
Great quarter for him at the offense, trying to wheel his team.
MP throws it down.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Now, here's Maxey. He's defended by Pajemski. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Clock at 4. Lets it go with the 3. Cannon with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And they double up MP. Pajemski finds MP. Driving. Oh,
wow. Goodness.
Man.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swing.
Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Here's Cannon, and MP throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got 25 points.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Cannon, the pass to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Edgecombe, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Edgecombe, following the score by Golden State. Outside, Maxey shoots over Pajemski. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Maxey.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
In the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at...
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Warriors.
They've been getting to the line.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Watford out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Drummond finds Maxey. Oubre outside. Here's Watford. Off target with his three.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Green with a screen on Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cannon's got 46 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And here's Maxey outside. Knocks down the three ball.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here.
His last 10 games have been exceptional, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Pass to Edgecombe. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And here is Drummond, covered by MP. Green with a screen on Drummond. Cannon kicks to Melton. Cannon looking over the floor. Now here's Green. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. You look at MP, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Showing flashes of just explosive scoring ability. When called upon, he can put buckets up in a hurry.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The 76ers trail by 8. Drummond finds Watford. Oubre on the wing. Guarded by Green. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over Podziemski. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Here's Green. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Watford. Drummond sets the screen for Oubre. Sinks the triple. Oubre's got 11 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Maxey kicks to Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Warriors leading by 5. Down low and stolen by Drummond. To the paint. Here's Edgecombe. And here's Maxey outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 8 points here in this quarter. Drummond working against MP. To the inside. Moody. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Watford. Outside, Maxey. Here's Drummond, covered by MP. That evens the score. 18 points for him.
A tall and powerful big, Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-5 run here. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And seeing where the Warriors are,
This hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Warriors trail by 3. In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds length. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Back to Maxey. To the middle. Cannon with the rebound. Cannon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, and the slam by Moody. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Drummond the screen. Maxey with it. Now defended by MP. Drummond trying to get himself free. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Ooh, Maxey showing off the handles.
Now, MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. And it's sent back by Drummond. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Sweet move. Watford passes to Maxey. It's good from long range. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Cannon. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Maxey. Plays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 44.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Back to Cannon. And just miss after miss right now.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Oubre. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in. Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. And Moody pulls it down.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Santos. Back to Cannon. Rocket 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Melton, no good. Philadelphia leading by 7. Grimes passes to Maxey. It's Drummond, high post. In the corner, it's Watford. Oubre for 3. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Cannon the pass to Moody. Here's Santos. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Bonus checked in, and it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And the 76ers with some changes. Arlo's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Oubre. Warriors trail by 9. MP with it. Porzingis sets the pick for MP. Pass to Santos. MP outside. To the inside. And Santos gets it to go. Santos has got 10 points.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
They double him with MP. Bryant. Off target from outside. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. MP with it. Picked up by Edwards.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. The 76ers leading by 5. They set the pick. Pass to Grimes. There's the 3. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Porzingis can't hit. Philadelphia shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Edgecombe. Still yet to score.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Edgecombe with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
There's a screen. Pass to Bona. Fires for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Cannon. Gary Payton II is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Santos in at the 2-guard spot. And so Cannon nails both of them. Here's Maxey. Now Grimes. Fires from deep. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 8. MP outside. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly from outside off the mark. The Warriors shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Pass to Pajemski. MP outside. Drives to the hoop. Goes back up. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
Here's Bona. By Porzingis.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Cannon, the pass to Porzingis. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here's Maxey outside. Warriors trail by 9. And MP throws it down hard.
Porzingis creates so much space when he's out there. It allows him to make passes just like that.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. MP outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Payton trains the three-pointer. And now it's just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Roman finds Edwards. Here's Grimes. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cannon's got 8 rebounds in this game. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless, but rules are rules.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Grimes. There's the screen. Here's Barlow. Count that bucket. Barlow's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Cannon, the pass to Porzingis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Philadelphia leading by 4. Maxey deciding where to go with it. The tray. And the 76ers get it back. Tries again. And that one comes up a bit short.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Cannon, the pass to Porzingis. He can't hit that time. Good D by Drummond. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Barlow. And here's Maxey. Steps back and fires. Cannon with the rebound. Cannon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Payton trying to get open, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Justin Edwards. And that one falls for Cannon. The Warriors making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Watford. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Golden State now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Cannon can't hit. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Drummond. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Melton. 6 on the shot clock. The 3-ball.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Cannon dishes to Green. Green with a screen on Oubre. Oubre against MP. Back to Green and stolen by Drummond. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Back to Maxey. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Maxey's got 49 points in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Drummond. Jacks up a 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. MP outside. Now here's Green. Cannon the pass to Moody. MP outside. 4 on the clock. Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Outside, Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Green with a screen on Drummond. Cannon the pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, it's refreshing to see Green not just help run the offense, but also be involved with production.
Oubre outside. The 76ers again can't hit it. Warriors trail by 3. Now, here's MP. Down low. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pass to Drummond. Back to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot by Watford, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
The drive by MP. No good on that one. 76ers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Watford, covered by MP. Shoots the 3. Oubre against Green. Another shot. Can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And here is MP. Here's Green. Edgecombe with the steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Shot clock at 2. No good there. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Maxey. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Maxey. Outside Oubre. 5 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. Here's Maxey. Puts up the 3. MP with the rebound.
Well, another Tin Cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Another possession, another assist.
And this man keeps dropping times, tied for the 4th most ever in an NBA game.
The vision and the passing from him, just unreal, guys. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Now, here's Melton. He's tightly guarded. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Green with a screen on Drummond. MP with it. He's picked up by Drummond.
Yeah, easy call.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game?
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And they go to the intentional foul. Hits the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was.
I know you must be exhausted after playing the full 48.
There's never room for excuses.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Don.
Show night tonight.
You play 2K? All the time. All the week.
Oh, no need.
It's all classic games and 2K.
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper for compost heap.
Tough, but fair. Text me address, okay?
Let's go! Great game.
MP! Hey, this is tunnel staff. We have a 12-ounce cup that tipped over the tunnel.
Canada, Australia, France.
You know what?
Germany,
This probably is us. There's
Sweet.
I'd like to see each of us schedule 2 international visits next month. Talk to your
Well, where
teams
else have you
and
been?
let me...
What is lights in front of you? Maybe we can use our family.
Man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry. MP is out there with Quentin Post. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Here's Tyson. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Now Now MP. Porzingis sets a screen. MP, the pass to Porzingis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
Harden misses. And here are the Warriors now. 4-point game. Canaan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Mitchell. The first one falls. And both free throws good for MP. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mobley against MP. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. MP, the pass to Porzingis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? That's good from Allen on the assist by Harden.
James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Boy, if Mobley continues to hone that outside jump shot, folks, look out. You will not be able to guard this guy.
Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in a stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mitchell. We saw him with 19 his last time out, and he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Curry passes to Butler. Back to MP. MP, a screen on Mitchell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Here's Canaan. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. They trail by 6. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Now here's Harden. Still no points. Fires in the triple.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Porzingis with a screen on Allen. Here's Canaan. And the layup is good off the glass. Canaan's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Allen, pass to Harden. Here's Mobley. The shake. That shot is off. Good D by MP.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 7. For 3. Yes, And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Max is always shot ready. Catch and shoot opportunities are his go-to.
They kick it out to Porzingis. On the wing, Curry. Screen by MP. Curry passes to MP. Shoots over Allen. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's gotten his second bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Curry against Harden. Allen with a screen on Curry. To the middle. Out to Mobley. From outside the arc. Here's Allen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
MP, the pass to Curry. Screen by MP. Over Harden. The rebound by Allen.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Strus finds Mobley. Over MP. Oh, great D that time from MP.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Inside, here's Post. Cavaliers with a rebound. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. Seemed like they got something out of every possession.
MP, the pass to Porzingis. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Harden can't hit. The Warriors lead by 4. MP right side. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Sinks it from distance. Strus has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, determined to get to his scoring strength, and that's three-point shooting. We see you, Max Strus.
And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
What's really impressed me is his ability to create for others on the offensive end. He's got a sharp mind for the game, and he's put it to use helping his teammates find good shots. Well, that was clearly a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Kanan, no good. The Cavs trailing. And here's Strus. 6 points for him. Bryant finds Harden. Here's Wade. This one for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Well, Cleveland's shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Three-pointer, Harden. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kanan's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Bryant pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Curry with a steal. Here's Kanan. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Pass to Wade. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. To the paint. Here's Santos. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Harden. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Horford, a screen on Bryant. Here's Kanan. And he goes right over Donovan Mitchell and slams it down. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Wade's got 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from Curry. And that's 19 points for MP. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Ellis comes in for Mitchell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Harden. Wade, that's good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's MP. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. The rebound by Allen. Pass to Porter. Back to Strus. Allen a screen. Takes a 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
MP, the pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, efficiency of movement makes Al Horford successful. Gets room to shoot in these sets.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Porter, the pass to Strus. Launches it. The Warriors pull it in. MP with it. 19 points in the game. And here's Curry for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. Group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Strus. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Ellis. And it's Harden in for Porter Jr. MP is checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Post. Now here's Harden. 13 points in the win against San Antonio.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Mitchell up top. Butler covering. And another miss by Cleveland. On the floor for the Warriors. Seth Curry is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's MP. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Santos in at the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Kanan. After Cleveland's 3-pointer on the other end. Shoots from 12. Outside Curry. Screen by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry finds Horford. And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Harden. Bryant, a screen on Curry. Harden can't hit.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Graham?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Mitchell, the pass to Harden. And it's Harden again missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Outside Curry. Back to MP. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Mitchell finds Harden. Bryant, a screen on Curry. Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Off the mark there with a 3. Warriors trail by 10. Now MP. He's got 21. Back to Horford. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Mitchell, the pass to Wade. And here's Harden. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. Outside Butler. Here's Canaan. And he drives in. And the deficit down inside single digits. Canaan's gotten 4 this quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Harden, the pass to Mitchell. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Now here's Mobley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks, he was awesome on the defensive end as well. Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
MP, the pass to Curry. MP outside. Pass to Horford. On the wing, Curry. Curry against Harden. And Curry, so skilled with the teardrop.
Well, it's incredible to see the touch on the teardrop that Steph Curry brings to the table. And it takes a kind of precision and knowledge to make that shot.
Here's Tyson. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
And here's MP. 23 points in the game. Oh, MP throws it down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Tyson. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. So we conclude the first half. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 13. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary.
And time now to swing it. And that'll do it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Tyson in at the 3. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Here's Canaan after the basket by Cleveland. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Tyson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Porzingis. MP right side. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. James Harden picks one up.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Now here's Mitchell, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Now here's MP. Defense right on him. Yep, count it. Kanan's got 27.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Cleveland leading by 8. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Harden's got 10.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Here's Mitchell.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
From deep, Mobley. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Now here's MP. He has 29 now. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give Jimmy Butler a lane. He's going to make you pay.
Cleveland leading by 9. Mitchell with the ball. Allen with a screen on Butler. The three from Mitchell. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at Curry. He's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. He must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star Weekend.
And it's obvious the fans want him there as well. He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Here's Tyson. He's got 5. Porzingis grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now MP. Porzingis with a screen on Allen. To the inside. KP wrecks the rim.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
The Cavaliers lead by 8 from deep. Mobley. Cleveland again missing. Here's Kanan. He has 29 now. Down low. Here's Post. MP against Mobley. Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. 4 on the clock. Fast break, Cleveland. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And a chance now for us to take a look at the point guard leaders in assists this season. 4th, James Harden.
Well, we all know that assists are what you're looking for in a point guard. And these guys understand that. They love making their teammates better. I love it.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Tell me I'm just a finesse big man. KP with the highlight reel material.
And Mobley's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. A top 3 pick at a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, B.A., because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
Now here's MP. 30 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Post. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Allen. From deep, Mobley keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Allen's got 21 points in the game.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And here's MP. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Tyson. Allen on the wing. Outside Harden. Shoots over Curry. Warriors with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Post, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Throws it up high, and Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he knocks down the first one. Wade, he's checked in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for MP. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back over to you guys.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And a foul called on the... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The previous play is under review.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Was wrong, he'll back him up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For the Cavaliers, Ellis comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Porter Jr. in for James Harden.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Now here's MP. He's got 32 points. The kick out, Curry. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch? Wow.
Pass to Wade from deep. Santos pulls it in. For the lead. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for Cleveland. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Wade, the pass to Ellis. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to Porter. And here's Strus outside. Puts up a deep three. Wade misses. And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. The shot comes out. And Cleveland shooting 35% in the third quarter. Here's Wade. Back to Porter. Launches a three. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's gotten his third basket of the night.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Curry's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Wade. Lets it go from deep. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Strus. The 3-ball. The shot off that time. It could go. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right?
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. MP is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Santos in at the 3 spot.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
On the wing, Wade pass to Tyson. There's the 3. Connects from downtown.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
The Warriors trailing. Stolen by Bryant. Harden against Curry. Pass to Bryant. Here's the screen by Bryant. To the inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
And so the ball out of bounds. Strus touched it last. They swipe it. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Tyson. Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Wade from downtown. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Horford, a screen on Bryant. The kick out. Curry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Cleveland leading by 3. Harden from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
A determined James Harden. Now that is a problem for the defense.
Post is checked in for the Warriors. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 13-5 run. Three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Screen by Post. Here's Kanan. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Bryant. Cleveland has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. The shot by Tyson, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. On target. From range.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Harden with it. Now Horford defending. Takes a 13-footer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Kanan. There's the drive. And MP throws it down hard.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The 3 from Curry. That one doesn't drop. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Tyson. Here's Wade. Jacks up a 3. Hauled in by Curry.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Kanan, that's good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Curry with a steal. Pass to Curry. Outside Curry. Now here's MP. Post inside. Defended by Harden. Now here's MP. 5 to shoot. Back to Horford. Another possession. Another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Wade. Fires from deep. MP with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's the screen by Bryant. Back to Wade from the arc. Here's Tyson. Outside Harden. 4-3. The rebound by Kanan. Kanan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Post. And here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Screen by Post. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Tyson. No good again that time.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
MP with it. And MP throws it down.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Curry passes to MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Wade. 3-pointer. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Mitchell's checked in for Tyson. And it's Porter Jr. in for James Harden. The Warriors also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in. Outside Strus. Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
MP looking it over. Curry finds Porzingis. MP with it. Strus covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Harden comes in for Porter Jr.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Porzingis with a screen on Allen. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. They trail by 9. And rejected. And they'll keep possession. Golden State has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
Well, nice to see Porzingis spot his teammate and get it to him on time and on target. Go ahead, big fella.
Post brings a double. From deep, Mobley. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Mitchell double team. Pass to Tyson. Allen a screen. Shot clock at 6. A shot from the mid-range.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And Porzingis with the block. Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. Outside Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
Now Mitchell takes a three. Yes, sir, with the three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The bucket is good!
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Here's Mobley. Ooh, he leaves no question.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Allen against MP, and the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his third foul so far. Harden against Curry. Right side Harden. Outside Mobley.
You know, that's a great example of how Porzingis can use his length to bother a shooter.
Screen by post. MP drives in. Oh, the stuff!
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Mitchell. Mobley fires. MP with the block.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Warriors.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
Driving inside. Oh! Get you some!
Showing some power. And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP. And you broke.
50 fills.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic.